Today we're talking about another 84 key mechanical keyboard that is quite interesting in few terms, but there's quite loads of keyboards this size lately, and when we take into consideration all of them, it's kind of interesting that we have so much options when we're talking about the keycaps, the switches, the Hotswap ability, and the RGB, of course. I mean, it's one of the important key factors that you take into consideration while buying a keyboard. So today we're going to talk about Yunzii KC84 Pro keyboard, which is mechanical, of course, hot swappable, and loads of other quite interesting features with this one. So let's go. Today we have quite an interesting color scheme when it comes to keycaps and the material as well. And then again we have the quite interesting switches, loads of stuff going on right here in this board, and let's check it out. So first of all, we're going to talk about the body. First, it's quite important to mention it's translucent, but it has some tinted finish, so the RGB through the case won't bother you that much. We have the ABS plastic translucent body, and it looks quite nice, I have to say, even though you can see everything at the back and you can see the sides as well. So when you turn on the RGB, it does really look nice. Now at the bottom we have 4 rubber feet, and you have a possibility to raise the keyboard at a certain degree, and the feet also have rubber feet, which is always appreciated when we're talking about stability of the keyboard. Next to that we have the USB Type-C connectivity here at the bottom, and it's hidden almost in the middle of the keyboard, so you can reroute the cable basically on your left or your right or through the middle, depending how you wish to do your cable management, which is quite cool to have an option to do that. The channels right here have some sort of standoffs, so when you place your cable through the channels, it fits perfectly and it doesn't get loosened or makes a certain degree of the keyboard standing out, so that's really nice to have as well. Now let's go to the front. We have a bit of a different design when we're talking about the keycaps, and it's not your standard design of the keycaps in terms of the shape. Taking that into consideration, this is something completely different that we did so far, not taking into consideration the standard membrane keyboards or any other mechanical keyboards that have different keycaps because they have a different shape at the top, more convenient or ergonomical for typing. This way it kind of does resemble to, for instance, the MX Keys Mini, because it has some sort of a dents in to make your fingers fit perfectly inside each keycap. That's really cool. The keycaps are PBT, so that's quite nice to have a quality keycaps when we're talking about keyboards in general, giving you much more reliability and durability when typing, and you know that the keycaps won't wear off after quite some time, and they have some sort of a matte finish, so this is in addition to everything. Now talking about the keycaps, you know everything, they aren't see-through, so when you turn on your RGB, everything around it will light up, the keycaps won't. But the color scheme, it's quite interesting. We have creamish white, you have, let's say, dark gray, and you have some light brown combination, and it really does look quite nice. I really love the color scheme, and it comes, this is a stock keyboard, so there's nothing here modified, custom, or anything else. So getting this kind of keyboard right out of the box, it's quite interesting for sure. Now 84 keyboard, what does it have compared to the TKL 60 and full-size keyboard? You have standard escape, and from F1 to F12 you have screw lock, pause, delete, and then you have all these buttons on the side: home, page up, page down, and smaller enter button, which is, it's all up to your preferences. I do prefer a larger enter with return button, or however you want to call it. But all in all, you have standard size arrows, and you have the control, code, alt, and additional FN button to access multi-functions. Now, when we're talking about FN combinations, You have FN plus pause, so you have the wave pattern, breathing pattern, neon, the star, monkey, radar, normally on, ripple, single lit, the aurora, cross, and key press. Lightning color you have from red, yellow, green, blue, cyan, purple, white, and full color, which is FN plus home. Then you have the possibility to adjust the brightness and the speed with the FN plus arrows. And lightning off, you can also manage that as well with the backslash plus FN. And to stop the light, you can go with FN plus space. USB length is 150 centimeters. The whole weight of the keyboard is 725 grams. Full color RGB backlight, 12 full color lights plus 7 monochrome modes. It can work on any operational system, including Mac, Type-C interface for plug and play. And you have loads of functionalities on top with F buttons. So I'm going to just talk from the start to the end. For my computer, open home page, calculator, media player, previous, next, suspend, stop, mute, volume down and up, keyboard lock, Windows lock, insert and scroll. So you have all the functionalities here on this keyboard, which give you loads of possibilities. And even though it's a smaller keyboard than your standard size keyboard, you have everything that you basically need except for the numerical pad, which is for some of you guys always missing. Now with the keyboard you get all the information right here for the shortcuts, so you don't have to worry about learning anything by pressing random FN with buttons. So you can learn everything here. With the keyboard you get a switch remover and the keycap remover, and of course the cable, which is 150 centimeters long. I think that's quite alright, and it's fully rubber, it's not braided or some sort, because I think if it was braided, the canals here at the back, they will have to be much thicker for the cable to be placed at the back. Now talking about the switches, my model right here has the Gateron red switches, which are quite nice for typing, even though they are a bit noisier than MX Cherry red switches. But I would say they're quite nice for typing, and you would get that nice feel when you want to type even more, let's put it that way. So first of all, let's hear the sound of the Gateron red switches. As you might have heard, the switches are quite alright. You don't have any issues when it comes to typing. There is no need for extra actuation force because the actual actuation force is quite nice, around 40-45 grams, and the actuation distance is 2 millimeters, while the whole key travel is 4 millimeters. The behavior of the key switch is linear, and I would say it's quite alright, quite nice to type without a doubt. So I'm quite curious when you raise the keyboard, because it really goes higher than your usual standoffs for the keyboard. So let's check it out. I would say it's quite alright for typing as well, even though the degree of the legs really puts the keyboard up on front, and for office usage or for gaming would be quite alright without a doubt. Now the design is perfect. I would say it's great, and especially with the RGB, as you can see, it really does shine quite nicely. And the backside, it's not that irritating. As I said, the body of the keyboard really does dampen down the lights, so it's not directly into your eyes, and it doesn't look hideous or tacky or whatever you want to take into consideration. And basically when you look at it like this, you can change the colors. As I said, you can place a single color or anything depending what you want, and the color scheme is quite great. I wouldn't use an actual RGB lights here on this keyboard, since we have already 3 colors, I would most likely stick either with white, orange, or anything that kind of fits the whole color scheme of the keyboard that is currently on the keycaps. But typing is great. Really love the combination of the colors. PBT keycaps, which of course give the quality to your keyboard. And for $80–90, I would say it's quite a nice price as well, because after all, different types of keycaps plus their PBT get on red switches, which are always quite nice. I can't argue with that. And of course the body looks really cool. So you can remove the switches, you can remove the keycaps, you have the pullers that you need for that job. Quite nice multifunctional buttons, especially with the buttons on top. I would only prefer if the keycaps here at the bottom had some signs, so you actually know which button is which multifunctional keystroke, so you would know what you're pressing. Basically, it doesn't say where it's volume up or volume down or anything similar to that, but without those signs, the keyboard is really clean, and love the design. That's it. That's the end of the story. So guys, Yunzii KC84 Pro, 84 key mechanical, let's put it, gaming keyboard, which can be used in office or whatever you wish. I'll place the links below so you can check out the price. As already stated, $70–80 is quite a catch for this one. And finally, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, hit the notification bell for future content, and of course to help out the channel grow more, and hopefully I will see you in another one. Thank you for watching today's video. Bye bye.